Welcome back. I am Mike Zekum, in a continuing series of setting up a Foundry instance for a one-shot Savage Worlds game. Today we're going to make some NPCs. And to start with, we're using a tool called Token Tool to make the actual tokens for them. That way I can also have a full image for the character as well. So first up, I'll be using images from item I found on Drive-Thru RPG from Trollhammer Games. It's basically a collection of very meh 2010s poser images from the old 3D modeling software Poser. As you can see, yeah, not high class artwork, but hey, it was cheap, and hey, these are bad guys. So I'm using Token Tool. It's a free bit of software from RP Tools. This is version 2.1. It's very easy to use. I simply just find my piece of artwork. I think, like, for example, this guy right here. Drag over, scroll, and let's see. Maybe a different background color. Purple? Yeah, purple looks good on him. And I just save my token. So that's my Ripper's campaign. Let me get to a different directory. Okay, tokens. And I want to name all these like bandit underscore something dot png. That way, when I set up the tokens later, I'll be able to quickly switch between the different artworks. So this guy right here with the sword, this actually be the leader because he has a sword. So I'm going to call that bandit leader. And then a few others. The hardest part is finding artwork that you like to use. I highly recommend supporting your local artist. But otherwise, I'm sure people can find altered sources of artwork pretty easily on the internet. But as I'm recording this for YouTube and using this for what could be argued as a quasi-commercial purpose of promoting, the game Savage Worlds, want to keep everything on the up and up. But hey, for your own personal games, uh, where you get your artwork is your business. Okay, so I have currently 3 bandits. I'll do one more. I mean, nah. Okay, so I have the artwork set up. It is in the tokens directory, so I have a couple different pieces of artwork, and ready to head over to Foundry. So we're in Foundry, and go over to the characters tab. There's a soldier I played around with earlier, so we'll just get rid of him for now. And create a new folder. Bandits. I like color coding my folders, so make these guys purple. And within here, create a new bandit. It is an NPC. And this is what the sheet looks like. So first up here, we put an image in for the bandit. So one shot, we'll make a new folder called tokens. Visit it. New folder, baddies, bad guys, more adult-like. And one more folder, bandits. Except that's supposed to be under bad guys. Okay, now to start uploading my files. This is a fairly slow process here. So if you have like a FTP program, access to your backend to do this, it's a lot faster. Though this honestly isn't all that bad. Let's get them all in here. So we'll choose Bandit 1 as our icon up here. And now we have pull out a compendium. You want skills. Oh, there it is. Skills. So we just start dragging the skills. So we need athletics. And it'll be a D6. Common knowledge. Don't know when he'll actually have to use common knowledge, but it's one of the standardized skills. Fighting is an important one. We'll make it a D8. Typically in Savage Worlds, most NPCs are just straight D6s for everything. Language. Oh, notice in case the players are sneaking around. Good old D6. Oh, they're bandits. They're good at stealthing. We'll put that at a D8. And hey, they're doing stuff out and about. And unskilled attempt. Always a good one to have because it's unskilled. Okay, agility. Again, Savage Worlds, we tend to have D6s for everything. Oh, attributes. D6, 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 D6 across the board. Now their gear. So we go over to personal weapons. And the setting we're playing in is more of a Stone Age, Bronze Age, so they don't have iron weapons. This artwork has spears and shields. So, spear and a shield. That'll be under defensive gear. So these guys have shields. Small shield. And I want to give them any armor. Yeah, I'll give them one bit of light armor. There we go. Armor 1. And it is equipped. Small shield. It is equipped. And the spear is main hand. Okay, so here we have our bad guy now. Size 0, pace 6, parry 7, and toughness 6, of 1 point of which is armor. He has 2 fatigue, no wounds because he's an extra. Now for his token. Token name is never displayed. Link actor data is no because each of these, as we pull them out, would be copied. So we don't want to link all the tokens to one card, otherwise they all suffer at the same time. Appearance, image path. We put a star there. Sorry, we click that and put a star there. So each time you pulled out a bandit, it'll be bandit underscore star. So that's a lot of different ones to select from. It'll be random. It's 1 by 1. And everything else there is good. Vision, make sure, we have our default vision of the 2 spots. These guys don't have lights and nothing else to worry about there. So we update the token and we're done. So let's check it out. We'll pull out a couple, let's turn on the lights so we can see things. So zoom on in. So you see as we pull out, it's random which one we get. So we have a couple different bandits. They all kind of look the same, armed with spears and shields. Okay. Now we have to make the bandit leader. So we'll do the fun thing. We'll duplicate this guy and rename him bandit leader. And tweaks here. We'll make sure he's a wild card. Nothing else needs to go in here. He also has 3 wounds as a wild card. Bandit leader is the item. He does not have a spear. He will have a sword. For edges, he is a leader, so we want him a little bit beefier. I mean, we don't have to update the stats at all. Just being a wild card, he gets an extra D6. So that's good enough in terms of beefing him up. Weapons. Personal weapons. Where is Mr. Laser sword. No. We're going a good old-fashioned regular sword. Just a short sword. But what I'm going to do is drag the short sword over to the items tab. Because I want to modify it. Give it an active effect of basically adding a light source when it's being used. So this is the active effects wizard that helps set up an active effect, but we kind of want to do it old school and just add an empty active effect and then modify it. So before we can do that, though, we need to go get a new module. And that's active token effects. Active token effects adds a whole bunch of fun things, one of which is light. So this will reload. Okay, the original name of the package is active token lighting. It got renamed to active token effects. And so we can see in here what you can do. Let's see. So you can use syntax alt.x as the key attribute key for active effect, where x is the data path you wish to change. There are 3 preset values for torch, lantern, and candle. Use the alt preset and the name of the value in lowercase. So we want alt preset torch. The new active effect called Light. And the effects, add. Alt.preset, and then torch. Submit changes. And if this all works, which we will try out here in a second. So, Mr. Bandit Leader, he'll get a short sword. And then we'll drag him out here. Boom. Okay, and as you can see, we lit up the area. We also have an error. Oops, wrong button. Transition to darkness. Okay, so we have a light source that we can turn on or off with this active effect. And this active effect comes from the short sword itself. Now you might notice this guy's icon is wrong. So let's delete him. Pull back open this, go to prototype token, appearance, because we're looking for, and undo this, bandit leader, select file, update token, and we should be good to go now. So pull this guy back out. Yep. And he literally lights up the room with his magic sword. Then we can turn the light on or off. Let's see, he doesn't have this pairing where we can delete that. The short sword is main hand. And we are good to go. So we have our bandit. So we have our bandits and our bandit leader. And that's all it takes to make an NPC in Foundry for Savage Worlds. Anyways, if you liked this video, thumbs up are always appreciated. Have any comments, leave them down below. Be sure to subscribe for the next part of this series. Have a good day.